have never been shocked in my life like this current election. They even said that they will prove to the nation that there are boys from men.
Nothing has changed. And by the 9th of December, we shall know the men from the boys, the prophets from the people.
Before we answer for nkwaseafo a before Honorable Park a before nkwaseafo they told this government that they will win.
Me say by 7 December, nkofo be botwi e wa santimema to abano, they will be shocked. Opa Mark say they will challenge all the figures from Ashanti region.
Abusia, after elections, prophecies are ene asofo omodia mamuno asofo bi nso etwa kanta omo enye asabketo ene kofi oduro kira nkwaseafo asofo ene hye nkomo amamuno sebe nkwaseafo asofo ene hye nkomo a enya adwuma na asofo bi anso o hye nkomo a enya adwuma ogina quotation so ede ne nkwasea ne jimi nyina ede ma no ewo ene na asori dem meso so be mi subscribe button no leave comment comment section ho na ode amame okojipa ekofito kusi boateng ho do wa modin but ninsem na wo kanu esisi nsem mi so what dey me chana say any and some day waka bi papa and I think one prophet or so about the white no or so edge ne de any and some day a prophet kofi oduro akabi e de amane asofo ani yo mo hye nkomo a amamu no wasoma bi e de ama o makache pass see am look say social media no so aye hye me so be mi subscribe button ye kwa ni nkotie papa kofi oduro ne nsama ne yo de atodwa e wo na sorry
on it. My way I pause and I'm screaming on it. God raises a king and then he raises a prophet to help the king. The king doesn't even know the prophet is to help him. Joash is only 16 years old. Joash is only 7 years old when he takes the throne. A prophet has been raised. He doesn't even know. His job is to help the person. It would to them now we'll catch them say, Honorable, now we lose. You are joking because you are seated here and you can lose a relationship, you can lose your marriage, you can lose your job, you need to be able to go sit down because when you pay what will be away from you till you and I'm telling you, this government was removed more than anybody. I know, men kaya wunu de call bone. Enya wona meka de sua de. Me, I'm speaking to myself this morning. When people have power, good morning, they can't greet people. Because you have money, you are driving Land Cruiser, convoy, police, escort, and all that. You've lost the common touch. You think this is the only church? There are 2 million in Accra only. The people leave Kasua. Dr. Ibrahim is coming from Oyarifaho, baby, to this morning. So when did they set out to be here? Before, 6:30. Check it out. And so when I see people like this, I cannot be the rude, soothing personality. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it. Oma will somewhere jai. You missed it. You missed it. The lady with her beautiful husband seated here, we can learn lessons from this in our reflection. Somebody have lost a seat. I can lose a husband. So what can I learn from this lesson? I should be able to sit down and sensibly think. You can be rich today and be poor tomorrow. If you are wise, sit down and reflect. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. When great people come into prominence, they should never forget it has a validity period. Yeah, it has a validity period. 8 years felt like it will never come. On the 6th of January, 8 years will be elapsed. Asa. And then my president will be a former president. Possibly, if I speak from that angle, maybe he will appreciate it. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, somebody have lost. I can't believe even till now. I don't believe till now. My MP? No, I can't. I still can't get it together. Now, I can't get it together. Not them. Think about it. So, sweetie, it's not a joke. God has given you life, resources, time, money, relationships, people. You can't be wasting it. And you see, when we have opportunity and all stuff like that, people call, you avoid calls, you will be friend or carton, ultimate block and all that. Sweetie, it doesn't take long for the tables to turn. I'm telling you. It doesn't. And January masses. So when you disrespect people, step down on people, and all that kind of thing because you have something now. So, minute to go and know to reach him. It is only the fool who will not reflect. And like I said, if you have an entrenched position, and this is why I tell you, put your party at the gate. When you are coming, will party in the abundant in a better as in 18 years. Go on, you see a preach it your party. You preach it your party. If somebody have told Nkrumah that a day will come, your party will not even have one seat in parliament, he will never believe. A day is coming. Your party will not even have one seat. After being in government as a one-party state with dominance, he will never believe, but a seat. We don't even have one seat for CPP in parliament. One. And so when I used to scream from 2016 and I used to tell MPP and NDC, I said, you better be careful because very soon, a Debbie Beba Mopati it will shock you what I'm saying, but time evolves. Time evolves. Now I see hypocrites. The Bible said, Esther, Zasida is there, where the Bible was talking about in Ezekiel chapter number 13. The Bible said clearly, it said, tell the foolish prophets that I have not spoken to them. You surround yourself with people and all they are telling you is what you want to hear. You are the best. You will win the next election. God will give you a second, third, fourth, whatever term, and they are excited. They are excited. Look, who doesn't know? I mean, serious. Especially when you come to hear people say, no, I mean Ezekiel. Get it for me. Ezekiel. Tell the foolish prophets that I, the Lord, I have not spoken to them. I'm waiting for the scripture, then we can work. Ezekiel. The Bible said here, they have seen vanity, lying divination. The Lord saith, I have not sent them. Go back to verse 2. Let me possibly look at verse number 2. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets that prophesy and say to them that prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord. Go to the next verse. The next verse, the Bible said, any problems? Thus saith the Lord, woe unto the foolish prophet. Take it in my language. Sevrade, unyankopon sie ni wonye, adifo anke we ase ia fe o nkwaseafo a. Adifo enkwa honorable park adifo nkwaseafo. Bebre wagana. They told this government that they will win. They even said that they will prove to the nation that there are boys from men. Now the Bible said, that prophet should not be feared. That word feared should not be regarded, should not be respected, should not be honored, should not. That prophet spoke out of flesh. Hunam dia benye dia untimi ma kwasi ankomshene kwasi adifone kwasi adiyene kwasi adwumano a mode tigana han pia asi adwene wawo ba bi amode o makoduru Muntimi nshankom yempenifo adwaman yempenifo krono yempenifo nsehunu. You can't tell that yende wahana ye shankom na mebe ya okasia. You will be the big boss. They are giving you dollars. Abro so match na mwediawi. I'm going to sit down and reflect. I will not be talking now. But now me drew me crew mudata. I will be in my hometown reflecting what went wrong. Now because now I don't know, because my MP is working, taking people to school, supporting widows, helping people. And he lost. So, no, I don't understand. So now what is there? What, how does it work now? Then it comes to promotion does not come from the east. Nor from the west. God decides what he does. I have not been shocked in my life like this. There are two shockers in my life. When somebody met me at TV3 and said, excuse me, have we met? That was number one. Number two, in our accident at Chebi Nadieso, Chebi Udumase. But apart from that, I haven't been shocked. No, sit down. Go and sit down and think about your life this year. Virginia, I'm going to make an obscure example. Let's say that my wife wakes up this morning and realizes that I have been married all this while with 4 different children somewhere. Now, but tell you example. Example, in refuse to example, no example. And realizes that whilst I was living with her all this while, I was a married man with children. How will she feel? Shocked. Shocked. And so before you get that shocked, Fawubidia, as a portrait, take somebody's as a portrait and compare your life, because I am in a state of shock. Somebody will tell me that Jagnon seats will go down. MPs of repute, they talk on authority. Somebody said before election, I can change the numbers on the ballot sheet. You see, that is how power can corrupt people. You have forgot you are a human being. You are just a human being. You know, as I'm standing here, I tell people all the time, I am not God. I am not God. Don't put your trust in me like some exuding personality. Is Kofi Adu preaching today? If it is not, no. I am not God. Just a human being. Just a human being. Just a human being. Just a human being. I have seen bishops, archbishops, apostles at Kolebu, Abomo diapers. You are just a human being. You are just a human. Calm down. Calm down. Humble yourself. Braham. Somebody will pay your bills. Should you go into coma? I close with a story. When we went to our hometown the other day, and then we realized that Mewafanua, who died in our hometown, had 5 children. The 6th one, my uncle said, this is not mine. And then we realized that it was the one.
Abusia meso so be me subscribe button no leave a comment or comment section of fufuro bi aba ba some say so for power we prophet Kofi Adu nsem ani ono so e dey mane asofo o mon komhye no etofa ho makra